Power, influence, vision. These things shape the world, but what happens when the world tries to shape you? Zara arrived in the valley with fire in her eyes. The land was cracked, thirsty, lifeless, but where others saw ruin, she saw possibility. She rallied the people, workers, dreamers, the desperate and the hopeful.
We will build here. We will bring life to this place.
And so they dug wells, planted seeds, laid stone upon stone. Her passion was fuel, and the people drank from it, believing in her as much as she believed in the dream. As months passed, the land changed. Greenery took root, water ran clear, and the first trees stretched toward the sun. The barren land became a home. The people named it Solmara, the sun's oasis. And Zara? She stood at its heart, her head high, her presence as commanding as the Queen of Wands herself. Success brings admiration, and it brings eyes. One evening, a merchant named Harun arrived in Solmara, his robes rich with the scent of foreign spices. He watched Zara address her people, his lips curling with interest.
You have done something remarkable. But think bigger. I have the wealth to expand Solmara beyond your dreams. We can make it a kingdom.
Zara hesitated.
A kingdom? No! This is not about power. This is about home.
But Harun's words lingered, soft as silk, heavy as chains. That night she stared at the stars, her fire flickering.
What if I am thinking too small?
Harun did not force her hand. No, he was far more patient than that. He brought gifts, gold, rare fruits, exotic beasts that dazzled the people. Slowly, she saw their eyes shift. Their gratitude became expectation. Why stop at an oasis? Why not become something greater? Zara felt it, the pull between her vision and their desires. She had led them here, but now, were they leading her? When she spoke against Harun's plans, whispers began.
She is afraid to grow. She is selfish, keeping Solmara small.
The fire inside her dimmed. Had she lost their trust? Had she lost herself? She found herself retreating from the people, her once bold voice quieter, her once fiery presence dulled by the weight of uncertainty. One evening, a young girl, a child she had once carried through the desert, approached her.
Sarah, you always say fire needs air to stay strong. Did you forget to let yours breathe?
The words cut deep. The child was right. She had been suffocating her own flame. The breaking point came when Harun proposed walls around Solmara, tall, impenetrable.
To protect us.
But Zara saw the truth. Walls would not just keep danger out, they would keep the people in. They would change the very soul of Solmara. She gathered the people in the central square, her voice steady but her heart pounding.
This place was built on trust, not walls. We did not come here to hide. We came here to thrive.
Harun laughed, but it was a cold sound.
And what if your people no longer agree with your vision?
She looked at them. Some shifted uneasily, others avoided her gaze. Doubt gnawed at her ribs. For a moment, silence stretched long and heavy. She feared she had lost them. Then, one voice rose. An old woman, a farmer, stepped forward.
Solmara is not a kingdom, it is a dream. And a dream cannot be caged.
Then another voice, and another, until the air hummed with unity. Zara exhaled, the fire in her chest burning bright once more. Harun's influence had been powerful, but hers was real, and so the walls were never built. Solmara remained what it was meant to be. Harun left soon after. He did not fight her, he did not need to. He simply smiled, adjusting his cloak, and disappeared into the sands. But as he left, he murmured,
There will always be another dreamer, Zara, and I will always find them.
Even after the people reaffirmed their trust in her, Zara knew something had changed. She had seen, for the first time, how fragile belief could be. How easy it was to let others shift the course of a vision. One evening, as she sat by the well she had once helped dig, she traced a finger through the dust. The child's words came back to her.
Did you forget to let yours breathe?
She inhaled deeply, letting the desert air fill her lungs.
No, not anymore.
And with that she rose, ready to lead once more. Not through fear of losing power, but through the unshakable certainty of knowing who she was. Power is a flame. If you let others control it, they will shape it into something that serves them. But when you hold to your vision, when you remember why you began, you are unstoppable. So I ask you, traveler, where in your life have you let others shape your fire? And what would happen if you took it back? Leave your thoughts below, and if this story spoke to you, share it with someone who needs to hear it. The world needs more visionaries who refuse to be led astray. The flame is yours. Guard it well.